That nigga Young Thug got out of jail and said he ain't rapping no more. Hey, Omar, how you feel about Carson Beck, bro? I think me personally, I think it's not bad considering that honestly, cause y'all was going into the season next year with no quarterback. And then they keep talking about this freshman. And like I told a nigga, every quarterback that come from Georgia breaks the fucking record. At this point, I'm starting to think it's not even a record because every year it's a new quarterback that done broke the record. First it was Deshaun, then it was Trevor Lawrence, then the shit just keep going down. But my question is, what else do y'all niggas have offensively? I think what's funny, and like, I was watching the video, because I ain't know what Dabo meant about it, but like I seen the video, they was talking about Alabama, because, bro, I don't know if you know, like 3 seniors came back to Alabama. Number 1, Icona, Damani Jackson, he came back and shit like that, and they were just talking about player acquisitions, and they was like, they not spending money in the team's not spending money in the portal. They just paying the players on their team most. So like a lot of the seniors that came back, these niggas signed for a couple mil, and like niggas paying their best players to come back. Because we had a lot of niggas that came back that I was surprised that came back. Literally, our whole defense came back. But I mean, I don't know, cause remember COVID, like I said, Damani Jackson, this nigga about to go into his 6th year. He came from USC as the number 1 corner. You not either, but you be saying Juan Guan and all that dumb shit.
Bati boy.
Yeah, Bati man, you know. You not Jamaican at all. A nigga with dread, fuck your mama. What happened, Tiff?
Hold on.
Nigga, you didn't vote for Trump, fuck nigga. You voted for that bitch with that wig on.
Alabama, Titletown, some call it, a moniker that many
You're a traitor.
But this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide.
You voted for a hoe.
25 showdown coming up, 2 of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the
I ordered my Trump 47 hat.
Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Paul.
Wear that bitch to church.
Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
I was gonna bet a ticket for the Ravens game, but after my ticket blew the first game, I didn't want to bet no more.
The Golden Gophers will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the
I really wish they
35.
gave us the option
So
like to create
Alabama's
uniforms.
offense will get the first crack at it here. And here's the band they rally around, and he has
Huh?
earned that type of respect, David.
Like create uniforms, like I would definitely give Bama at least one uniform.
Such a high level. Everyone
What are you talking about
believes
for
in this
that?
young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
And he's down at
Yeah,
the
check that
41.
one.
That's a first down.
Really good-looking run. You know, you think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously. Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. I'm going to go back to Sean Alexander, who I played against back in the...
The expressway is wide open. He's at the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And he's these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Yeah.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Yeah, that's the new year. Learn the whole
The extra
account.
point makes it 7-0. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown.
You saw the Felicia. He's Jamaican.
Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchdown.
Send that boy to Haiti.
So Minnesota's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Both of these defenses, David, anchored by star middle backers.
I mean, they're just stars right in the middle of the defense. You'll see them go sideline to sideline, and they will make plays all over the field.
Yeah, these guys are the heart and souls of their defense. They're the leaders. Everybody looks up to them. They're constantly making plays.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Still on his feet at the 45. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
When the running back gets going and gets a head of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. Once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on, hard to get him to the ground.
Ball is free. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Looking for a productive play on first down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the right. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
It's a really nice-looking throw. This dude is a weapon in this offense at the quarterback position. It's so funny. You know, I think back to guys like Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron, guys that may or may not have unfairly been tabbed as game managers. And then you think of Jalen Hurts, Tua, and Bryce Young in recent years, and just how dynamic and versatile these guys were at the position and how they really helped take this offense to the next level. Watching this guy reminds me a little bit of that.
Quickly complete. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
Dumps it off in the flats. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Quarterback checking off. Wants to throw. It's Cook. They're trying to get to it. He makes the connection. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try.
That's the only thing I don't like about this shit.
over the uprights. He missed it.
Crazy.
And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield. And that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
Jumped on top of the pile. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Pocket starts to collapse. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Golden Gophers will punt it away on fourth down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Looking for a block. It's Schmidt. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
He'll toss it. Still running at the 40. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been humming.
Looking downfield, it's Cook. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bama!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? Handoff to the single running back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Now the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got three DBs, three corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
Got him downfield. And he breaks into the open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. That's the way you get things going. A huge play and now attacking
Oh, wow,
from just
that's
inside the red
everybody on my
zone.
damn team.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Pulled down after a pickup of 3 balls at the 13. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Right back to the well. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Feeling some heat. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances.
It's a new update on
The
phone.
Golden Gophers racing to the line in the hurry up.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that.
And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
You can't do shit. They go screenshot the
They've got
sticks.
the
They go
defense reeling right
they
now
go
with
call
that
it
big play
on.
to the 29.
That's what's so scary about this offense.
But
They've got
Billy.
guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. The play action fake. This time he's got it. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He'll set up to throw. Makes the grab. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Ready to try the point after.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Number 17, set to kick this one away.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to throw, it's Cook. Looking deep. And that ball is picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Line gets set, first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. He breaks a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Really nice nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
Sticking with the running game and finding enough space to get 8, it leaves them with a 4th and 2. And the Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Schmidt. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after he did.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it.
Oh, wow. He put Buffalo as soon as I did it.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Minnesota! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
But I don't know why the fuck.
The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Man, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out a wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And they'll bring it down to get the offense started on the next drive.
I told him over there earlier.
Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And he's got it inside the 35. What a nightmare for this defense. His second big play, gashing this secondary and fitting right into that gold standard of Alabama big play receivers.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to find some answers, Reese. I mean, this guy, you can tell he can blow the lid off of defense with that speed, and you just better know where he's at pre-snap. Wherever they put him, let's make sure we get some help over the top. If not, one-on-one is not going to equal success for this defense.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Getting some heat. Moving out of the pocket.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. The ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
And the offensive line has to do a better job protecting their man. It's 4th down. He needs some time to make a play. The defense brings the blitz, beats the offensive line, and gets the big sack.
The give to the lone running back. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. South Carolina is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over Air Force. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's past the 30. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
He makes the catch inside the 25. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown time.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Gets it out quickly. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on 1st down. They're bringing heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Give to the running back. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They'll go to the ground. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. 1 more snap coming before halftime. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He lobs one high down the left side. And made the throw and catch, but they couldn't keep it inbounds, so they'll turn it over on 4th down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. We're ready to get it started here in the 2nd half. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
If I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The offense lining up for a first down play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspend each other, and they certainly want to beat each other on the field.
So many national championships, so many Heisman Trophy winners shared between these two conferences, David. Everybody gets excited when the Big Ten takes on the SEC.
And these games matter so much. The fans get so amped up, so juiced up, to the point where we hear in the stands what?
What the fuck is
SEC.
this?
SEC. They wouldn't say that if conference pride wasn't a real thing.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. What a performance this guy is turning in. You know, Derrick Henry had a great 2,000-yard season, a bunch of 150-yard games. This guy's looking like that right now.
And if you're comparing him to somebody like that,
He's got it. Touchdown, Alabama! And once he got loose, it was all over.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver
Huh?
has scored.
Oh, no, I was
Outstanding
talking about
job with
LSU.
the route. Great job securing the
Get off
catch.
I tell you, because that
And
Malcolm
with the
X.
extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away.
Yeah, I want to say I'm going to play my game and then get on tomorrow.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offense. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. When you play at a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allens, the Deron Haynes, the Marcel Dariuses when you play on that defensive front.
and the funny thing is, Reese, I can keep going. Quentin Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just elite level recruiting on the defensive line, on the edge, is how they built this dynasty at Alabama.
Fires to the big fella. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Golden Gophers getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Golden Gophers are marching down the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going up top. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Minnesota!
Well, he's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Alabama pushing the tempo. Leaves it with the back. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. They'll try to pick up the first. Discards a man. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. In your own territory, if you don't make it, I mean, it invites disaster, but it's 4th and inches. They had to go for it, and they made it.
If I lost a bunch of weight, I'd be skinny, but I didn't. So go for it every single time. I love it.
To throw, it's Cook. Going for the big play. And he reels it in inside the 30. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And for this receiver, hello, viral.
Hello, viral, and on every platform, everywhere. You're going to see it in top plays. Not three, just continuing to count the touchdowns. This guy's been balling.
Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stop follow and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, bring him making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll bring it back. It's Schmidt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Out of the gun. The running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Cook. He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a 3rd. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Inside the 50. And he's brought down, but this interception, a huge play to end this quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They want to run it left here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, that linebacker timed that so well. I'm surprised the running back actually held onto the football after that big hit. They are so lucky. Wow.
Trying to get to it. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the fourth quarter. You know the opponent.
He'll take a shot. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Takes it the other way. The 40. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Bama! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Wyoming is ahead in this one, but there's still time on the clock, and unless Josh Allen puts on that Colts uniform again, this could stay tight. They're up by 10 over New Mexico State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And that corner...
Yes, sir.
...knowing that he was giving up some size. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Man, it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no idea.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Another punt on the way. Make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Here comes that Alabama offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute that offense.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short. He wants to go deep. Touchdown time! And the punishment has been extended. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Pressure coming. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Hatchett. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Incomplete, and the defense holds.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
And that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the takeover, but couldn't reel it in. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Coming after it. Going to try to get it himself. Running toward the tape. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Now he's going to break the pocket. Touchdown, Alabama! And the stomping has commenced. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas. Keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking to move it through the air. Fires on the move. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going up top here late in the game. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. They'll start this drive at their own 48.
You gotta ask Coach because I don't know how he's about line. I just need it's open, it's free to join. I didn't make it private or nothing, so I don't.
Quarterback on the keeper. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Looking to throw. It's Cook. He's going to fire deep. Snags it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the pummeling has started.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Trying to get rid of it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. That incompletion leads to second down and 10. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They're trying, and the ball's free in the backfield. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. They've got first and 10 at the 50. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Snap's going to come from the 23 on first and 10. He's looking to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And the extra point is good.
It's over now.
Follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Illegal touch, George. That's the only user game, man.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Going up top on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from.
Deep shot for the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I need to put somebody else back though. Tight end, get off of this nigga off the edge and go upfield, bro.
Struggle scoring in the red zone by the end of this video. We'll discuss 10 times more than 10 times per game. So they can get out some play that I use to score in the red zone is offense. I've never seen it before. So every time I run this, we'll start it off there. That's the Tigers off the play. The first play is open a swing. This play is really good. They can draw the gap to the blockers outside. So they can start it up. Outside of the thing. Nick is shallow cross screen. This play is plenty in the red zone. Always scoring. Nick is slot flat screen. And y'all see you have that now I'm farther back and have to throw the ball like the play slot angle. And just like in the play name, I'm following the angle for the slot every single time. That play cooks man. And if there's no stoppable route, then I score every time I this play. Nick is RPO jet from slant. I love this play here. Thank you for your good sweep. I also like to RPO jet, green fly slide. It's the same concept. Thank you for your jet. And flat X is RPO zone. It's a glance. But I did it. Full breakdown of the game.
I knew this was